Does your household unravel when it's time to head back to school? Do you resort to fast food and takeout when life gets busy just to get a meal on the table? Do you put your health and wellness on the back burner because you don't have time? In this episode, I will give you the exact steps to stay organized and on track with your health, home, and life without the overwhelm. Have you tried everything to eliminate autoimmune symptoms like joint pain and digestion issues without relief? Are you struggling to keep up with the demands of life due to chronic fatigue? Does chronic pain keep you from doing the things you love in life? If you are feeling defeated and hopeless, you are not alone. I am Ashley Cavolo, a busy working mom who once struggled with debilitating autoimmune symptoms. I too felt like giving up after trying every possible solution without relief from symptoms like joint pain and stiffness, painful digestion issues, relentless chronic fatigue, and embarrassing brain fog. Until it was time to stop allowing the pain to control my life. I dove into the root cause of autoimmune diseases and was shocked to find the answer is not found in endless doctor visits, harsh medications, expensive supplements, or strict food lists. The secret to healing autoimmune symptoms is found within the specific habits that reduce inflammation and heal symptoms quickly and naturally. I applied what I learned and found relief from my symptoms in a matter of weeks. 7 years later, I am living a pain-free life free of autoimmune symptoms. I turned this discovery into a self-paced program called the Autoimmune Reboot, where I share my secrets and my step-by-step process to help you heal your symptoms quickly so you can live a pain-free life. This podcast is for you if you are ready to eliminate joint pain so you can jump out of bed every morning pain-free. Heal and maintain a healthy gut so you can enjoy your favorite foods again without that uncomfortable bloat. Go from no energy and endless coffee breaks to an abundance of natural energy and stamina to tackle the day. Eliminate uncomfortable autoimmune symptoms such as bloating, brain fog, constipation, diarrhea, digestion pain, inflammation, joint stiffness, skin rashes, and many more. Living a pain-free life is easier and closer than you think. I can't wait to show you what I discovered. Refresh your coffee and let's dive in. My kids are back to school this week, hockey season has already started, and we are jumping right into busy season without skipping a beat. It is more important than ever to be organized and have a plan while building a business and being a mom. I started to implement a schedule 7 years ago while I was on my healing journey from my autoimmune disease symptoms. Having a plan and creating a schedule for the week ahead allowed me to reduce stress and be consistent with my anti-inflammatory diet and lifestyle, which both played key roles in reducing inflammation and managing chronic pain. This is exactly why I have an entire module exclusively inside the Autoimmune Reboot dedicated to this time management system. By the end of the module, you will have your schedule completed and ready to roll. This system is a game changer and will transform how you show up every day. You will be organized, energized, and in control. I am sharing my favorite hacks that I schedule into my week to keep my household and my health running smoothly. So the first hack is meal planning. When I started my healing journey from autoimmune disease, meal planning was my secret weapon to staying consistent with my anti-inflammatory diet. I still live by this system today. The system organizes my recipes and my weekly meal plan all in one place where it is accessible in seconds. Once a week, I spend just 30 minutes or less mapping out healthy dinners, meal prep lunches, breakfasts, and snacks for the entire week ahead. So when I'm done, I know exactly what to buy in the grocery store, what to cook and when, so I can actually enjoy our busy sports and school schedules, and I can get a healthy meal on the table fast. In my program, the Autoimmune Reboot, I give you the exact steps I use to plan my meals for the entire week in under 30 minutes while eliminating stress and chronic pain all at the same time. And a bonus hack, I have a printable meal planning menu inside the Autoimmune Reboot that you can print, hang on your fridge, and this will keep you on track each week. And I secretly love it because you can hang this on the fridge where everybody can see it. I don't hear the "Mom, what's for dinner?" all the time anymore. So this is a huge plus. You can also use the magnetic fridge menu that I use. I will share a link in the show notes. My next hack is meal prepping. Meal prepping is one of my favorites. It helps me maintain an anti-inflammatory diet while keeping chronic pain and inflammation at bay. Inside my meal planning system, my favorite meal prep recipes are organized and in one place, so I can easily find the recipes and prepare my breakfast, lunches, and snacks for the entire week in less than an hour. When Monday rolls around, I will have healthy grab-and-go meals in the fridge to last me all week long, so I never have to resort to inflammatory fast food or processed convenience foods. And the next hack is morning and evening routines. This has been one of my favorite hacks since having kids because weekdays can be hectic. And if you think about the things that cause overwhelm and chaos, they are most likely happening on a daily basis. So if you are always scrambling to pack lunches in the morning, do you get halfway to school, drop off, and realize your kids forgot their homework and gym sneakers at home? Does your house always feel messy and disorganized? The best hack is to think about the high priority tasks that need to get done every single day to make your mornings and evenings run smoothly. This might be packing lunches the night before, packing backpacks before bed, and completing one household chore a day. For example, I wake up early before my family at 4:30 to fit in a workout. I complete one household chore, prep dinner, and put lunches and water bottles in my kids' backpacks. And this is all before they wake up. So as soon as we get in the door after school, we unpack backpacks, sort out any important papers, empty lunch boxes, and repack the lunches for the next day, start homework, dinner, repack the backpack, then hockey, depending on the hockey schedule. This is also when I look at my meal planning schedule and prepare any food that needs to be thawed or chopped for the next day. Then it's bedtime by 8:30 for the kids, and I try to get to bed by 8:39 at the latest so I can wake up refreshed for the early morning workout. This is a foolproof system that completely eliminates mess and chaos. Inside the Autoimmune Reboot, I teach you how to find the free time you didn't know you had so you can get your week planned out and organized once and for all. When Monday rolls around, you will know exactly what to do, when, and how to do it. Not only will you have a bird's eye view of your entire week, you will know exactly what is happening every single day by the hour. This life-changing system eliminates the overwhelm of managing an autoimmune disease and a busy life so you can be in control. Get inside the Autoimmune Reboot program so you can get your schedule organized immediately. I can't wait to see you inside. I hope this podcast has helped you in your autoimmune journey. If you find value and inspiration in this episode, please leave a 5-star rating and review and share the episode with a friend. When you do, you are helping this podcast reach people around the world who are ready to live a pain-free life. The information and opinions shared in this podcast are for educational and informational purposes only. The content within this podcast is not a substitute for professional care. Always seek the advice of a physician or medical professional to answer health-related questions. Implementing the advice shared on this podcast should be done at your own risk. Actions taken by listeners as a result of the content shared on this podcast is not the responsibility of the host or creator. This podcast does not endorse and is not affiliated with treatments or products mentioned in this podcast unless otherwise specified. Products or treatments shared in this podcast are for informational purposes only. Always seek the advice of a medical professional for answers to product or treatment questions. All content, including but not limited to text, graphics, logos, and material shared under the Autoimmune Reboot Podcast, is protected by copyright and all applicable laws. Any kind of unauthorized distribution or use of this content is strictly prohibited and will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Listening to this podcast is acknowledging your agreement with these terms.